Life in Russia in 2025 is like sipping Capri Sun. Or reality of life as an international student in Russia in 2025. I'm going to be talking about the inflation cost, the use of VPN, and like this video, right? No, subscribe actually. Look at that down button, subscribe to this channel. It will mean a lot to me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diola Funtel. I'm a Nigerian living and studying in Moscow, Russia. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, jingle bell for you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the reality of Nigerians. No, reality of international students, or reality of life in Russia in 2025 for international students. And let's get started with the video. Hi guys, living in Russia in 2025 is, I honestly don't know. I don't know what to attribute to living in Russia in 2025 because honestly, it's been ghetto, proper ghetto, and it's been more of adapting, fitting in, and trying so hard to not like lose your mind. And trust me, it's not just about politics. It's not just about what is going on across the globe. It's not like all of those things. It's just the basic things that are actually happening here, and I'm like, let me just want to talk about it. And this is not to like scare anyone, it's just to give you guys like an update to what you'll be experiencing when you come to Russia in 2025 as an international student. It's not the Russia people came into in 2022, and as much as we want to show that the fact that the sanction is not really eating us, it's eating us. And I honestly don't know what to actually see. I'm just at a point where I don't even know how to put my thought together on what I want to talk about right now. It's about prices going up, unusually going up. Before 2025, I buy like my groceries. I spend nothing less than 3,000 to 4,000 on groceries for a month, right? And I'll be good, and it would like last me till I've done a couple of videos on how much it actually cost me to spend in a month. And I just realized that recently I spend times 2 times 3 of that in a month. Now I don't buy in bulk anymore. I just buy what I need for like a certain point in my life, a certain phase, for a certain period. Things are like getting really expensive. The fact that now you have to use VPN for every single thing, I think that's the part that actually hurts me the most. The fact that you have to use VPN for everything. I use VPN for WhatsApp, I use VPN for GPTs, I use VPN for Instagram, for Snapchat. I literally use VPN for every single thing. And I'm just yet thinking to myself, do I really want to continue like this? Do I really want to continue living in this life that I'm living right now, or I just want to go back to my country? And I think I have the answer that I need, because at the end of the day, there's not where like home, there's no place like home. There's love at home more. You forget that one. Inflation is rising. The rate at which we are experiencing inflation right now in Moscow is very alarming. In Russia in general, because I celebrated my 27th birthday recently, and I cooked for my friends that I invited for my party, and you know, I literally sat down to calculate how much I spent, and I had to call my friend. I said, Faith, the money that I've spent, I would have rather say, okay guys, let's go to a restaurant to have dinner or to have lunch, than the party I did, than sip and paint I did. Because if I had done restaurant stuff, I would not spend half of what I spent. And just shows how much things are like really going up. Things are very expensive. With 1,000 rubles before, you can actually survive for like a month. And I am not joking. And this is because that was my lived experience 2 years ago. 2022, 2021, 2023. That was like my lived experience. I'm not trying to speak on what I don't know. I literally survived on 1,000, 2,000 rubles in a month before. But right now, and let's take out the fact that I'm working and then I tend to spend a lot, which I don't. You can ask my friend. When it comes to groceries, I don't overspend. I have like a list and I literally go above this list. Beef very expensive, fruits very expensive, tomato paste very expensive, literally everything very expensive. You would literally buy potato for like 15 rubles before. You can't even find potato of 15 rubles right now. That shows how expensive things are. And the thing I'm trying to like use to console myself is like there's inflation across the world, that everybody's experiencing inflation, but the inflation we're experiencing here, it's not for the faint-hearted. Then let's talk about the fact that if you are not working, you can barely survive here. You actually can't, because you have to pay your rent, you have to feed, you have to do transport, you have to do internet, you have to look for something to do at the end of the day. Then let's talk about the fact that we do not have access to internet. Do you know, sometimes I want to post and then I'm uploading my videos and they don't go up. Not because I have not scheduled or finished editing or doing anything, just because I'm trying to use a free VPN, and when I'm broke, when I don't have money, I try to use free VPN, and every time I've tried to use free VPN, my videos don't go up at 5 p.m. That's 5 p.m. most time they're supposed to go up, because it's taking forever to upload because I'm using free VPN, because free VPN as well does not really like jig like that. What I did recently was also to include VPN money in my monthly budget, which is quite crazy. It's very crazy. It's so crazy and brazy, because now I have to include that money in my budget, my monthly budget, which on a normal day it shouldn't be. Before I would prefer to use free VPN, because I can actually afford not to use Instagram for a while or use Twitter for a while. But now I have to talk to my family back home and I have to use WhatsApp. And without VPN, I can't hear them, they can't hear me. It looks as if the internet is bad, but internet is not bad. There's not just connection with WhatsApp. If you need to download VPN, even if you are not an Instagram person, using VPN, it's not actually the most easiest things, because it disrupts a lot of things. I literally left TikTok because of Instagram. I cannot to be deleting, uninstalling and installing TikTok every time, because every time I try to forget that I'm supposed to use VPN, it automatically turns back to a Russian TikTok, and I don't have a Russian TikTok account. My followers and my content people are like Africans, Nigerians, and other people. It just makes life very difficult. Recently, I was trying to use ChatGPT on my university's Wi-Fi. Guess what? It wasn't working. Even with VPN, it wasn't working. It also means that you're actually even spending more internet, because you have to connect your VPN to your own mobile data, and using VPN on your mobile data is very expensive. It drains your data. Because recently I was like, why did I use 50 gig in 1 month? Because normally it rolls over, but this one, it expired, it finished before 2 weeks before. I said, kilo shele, what? Why? What happened? What really happened? I was just like, you know what, I wasn't just in the mood for it. Another thing I think I need to also address is the fact that I understand the fact that we talk about Russia being very affordable compared to other European countries, or compared to other countries like America, Canada, Australia, and all of that. But the honest truth is, as much as tuition fee is affordable here, also tuition fee keeps going up, dormitory fee keeps going up. When I moved to this dormitory, we're paying 1,000 something. I think it was like 1,095 rubles. Right now I'm paying close to like 4,000 rubles. Did they increase my stipends? No, they did not, and it's just ridiculous. And I don't know why it's not being increased. So I'm giving them to September to see if they will increase the salary, our stipend, because I cannot be paying 4,000 rent and I'm earning less than 4,000 rubles. 4,000 rubles for stipend. How do you want, if I pay for, how do you want me to survive? And people don't want us to work. People need to like pick a struggle, right? For international students, if you're coming, you need to double up on how much you plan to come and spend here. it's just been like an hassle. And recently I'm just like, you know what, I'm just tired. I cannot survive on using VPN. I cannot. I'm a content creator. I have family back in Africa. Telegram is not a thing in Nigeria. If you want me to be using Telegram, it doesn't make any sense. Not all my family members are using iPhone. My grandma doesn't use an iPhone. My older sister, my siblings don't use an iPhone. So there's no way I actually even want to call them via FaceTime. And for international students, again, I also think that you should prepare your mind. Try as much as possible to also learn Russian. I don't know how you want to do that, but it's going to be very useful for you when you come here. So even if you come here to Russia, I would advise you also take advantage of the free Russian program in your university that they offer, because you will need it. You will need it. Also, employers are moving mad lately, and it's very appalling. There's no job, there's nothing. And that's our reality at international scene now, because even immigration law is getting tightened up, just a whole lot. And I'm just like, what's going on? Where and how are we? How did we get here? Where are we going exactly? I don't know if by the time I graduate next year I have to stay back here. Not for any reason, to be honest. A couple of friends are saying, oh, wait till you collect your passport before you leave. I don't think I want to do that. No, I'm literally just tired of being here. And the reality is there's no job. I'm a PhD student teaching English in some kindergarten, and just like, you know what, I can't deal with this. And I think the parts that you have to be very resilient in your day-to-day activity. You need to be able to adapt. You need to be able to focus. You need to be able to excel in this space at the end of the day. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Also, the weather is behaving anyhow. We did not experience summer in this country. We did not. It was chilled throughout the summer. Faith was saying that maybe when I traveled to Korea, that it was very sunny at some point. And I'm like, maybe it was that week I traveled to Korea. I was in Korea for like 7 days. Not necessarily in Korea, but like I left Russia and then came back within, it was like a whole full 7 days, a whole actual week. Maybe that period it was hot. But throughout my stay in this city, throughout the summer, it was very chilled. And now the weather is already in 13 degrees. Just like, do you guys want to kill me? What do you guys think? I think I need to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Do you think that people can keep adapting to this lifestyle, and the constant changes, the constant rise in inflation, the whole internet stuff? Or will this pressure cause real change? Will this pressure cause people to make life-changing decisions for their lives, for their families, especially Africans and international students? So let me know what you think what do you think, what are your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. I will try as much as possible to respond to as many people as I can respond to. And I'm just going to say that if you're coming to Russia, brace up. Don't think that, oh, the grass is green at the other side. It's not green now. That brings us to the end of this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe, turn on your post notification bell to get notified every time and anytime I post a new video. See you guys.